when did this fall? Oh, well, welcome to the video. Good morning, YouTube, or whatever time it is you're watching this. Here we are driving by the yard this morning. Not too often that happens, but we're heading down to the neighbor's place. And we got the big truck sitting there inside, all nice and warm, loaded up, ready for me to fire it up and take her down to Molesworth. There's a farm and feed supply there, so we'll go on down that way, which is kind of just outside Listowel, Ontario, if you know the area. Either way, I've been there quite a few times in my day, never really made a video about it, and I'm thinking I'm going to start making videos on different places that I go, just kind of like showing up there, you know, CB channels, blah blah blah. A little learning lesson kind of thing. Holy, it's foggy down here. Alright, hopefully that goes away. And here we are. So still a pretty quick drive from home to get to work. Gotta grab my paperwork, grab the truck, and we are gone. I guess I kind of need my flashlight to check the oil and stuff, but here she is, all loaded up. Nice. Full to the top. Alright, I'll tarp it up and head her out. Ah, there's me. Bunch of empty bags. Load her up with a forklift. Pretty good. Tarps on, we're gone. Well, I'm an idiot. Just had my startup clip in ×3 zoom, so that didn't work out so well. Oh well. Can't wait to not use a cell phone anymore. Well, we are out of the barn. Let her sit there and warm up for a bit. All right, we got the paperwork. She's go time. Well, it's just about springtime here, so I've been doing some spring cleaning, so my allergies are killing me. If I sound a little under the weather, that'll be why, but away she goes. Good old Putnam Bridge. Oh, there's a car coming. Hey, he's letting me through. That's nice of him. good little spot here. That big tall one's pretty much brand new, and then the smaller one that you can see now, it's old. So if you get to that side, it's a pretty slow pit. It's about the size of a brick, and I'm not kidding. But it looks pretty quiet here today, so that's a good sign. Just turn on in here. Oh, it is just Molesworth Farm Supply. Alright, no farming feed, just farm. So you pull onto the scale, slow as always. I'm bringing in a commodity that does not need probes, so I'm leaving my tarp closed. Slow and steady. Then it says washroom available in mill 2. And usually this door thing isn't kind of open, because I used to sit back here and be like, what's the CB channel? And this light will go red way back here, but you actually got to pull up to this thing. I think they got it turned now a bit, but yeah, I had no idea that was 17, so we are on 17 now.
Truck on the inbound, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Who's on the scale and what do you got?
That's Stevens Transport here. I got a load of Lysine.
You said Davis Transport?
Stevens, S-T-E-V-E-N-S.
Copy that.
So if I go over to this side, I'll be empty in like a half hour. But you can wait there for a bit if it's lined up. If I go to this side, oh, it could take hours.
Bill of lading number and your last load?
Bill of lading number is 64343, and the last thing on was this product. Yeah, she's not too bad of a spot here. Actually, inside this is their shop, and they have an automatic truck washer in there. That seems to do a pretty good job, because their trucks are usually real clean. It obviously doesn't really get right into the frame or anything like that, but it does a pretty good job for automatic truck wash thing. I couldn't imagine how much it costs to put in, though. And now we wait for a little ticket to come out of here, and then I'll scan it at any pit that I go to. Then I scan it again when I scale out as well. Last time I was here, I actually got sent to this pit, and it took forever. And the time before that, I was supposed to only dump a bit in this side, but it took it all, because he said just once it stops and switch over to the other side, but it took it all. So hopefully we're going over there again, but we'll see. You never know. Come on, big guy. Everyone's really friendly around here, so it doesn't take too long to get in and out. And if you do go to the slow pit, then...
Truck behind the truck on the scale, do you have a copy?
Oh, okay.
Alright, Steve, transfer, you have a copy?
Yes, I do.
I'm going to need you to loop around and come back on the scale. My scale's having issues right now. It's pull off through the red, loop back around. I'm going to have to tell this other guy to back off.
Downward. Alrighty. Well, never had that one happen before. Scale's not working right. Well, now apparently some guy's dumping into the wrong pit, so that's no good. I don't really know what's going on with the guy in front of us now. He might be looping around because he never got probed, so. Oh boy, good times down at Molesworth, but like I said, they're all good people here, so they're trying to get you in and out as quick as they can, and everything's all good. We all have those days, those mornings, and it sounds like they're having one. Print me a ticket, please and thank you.
Okay, your ticket should print to your left there. Light's gonna go green. I'm gonna get you to pull your nose to the building that's right in front of you. So you're gonna be backing into pit 2. Is that it? You've been here before, correct?
Uh-oh, I got the slow pit. Yeah, buddy.
Alrighty, so once he's out of there, back up to pit 2. What we're gonna be doing is filling this mill, then you're gonna be scaling out. I'm gonna tag you back in, and you'll dump the balance in mill 2, and then you're home free.
10 bar, appreciate it.
Sorry about the hold up, brother.
No problem. Well, that kind of sucks. We're doing the old split unload, and I don't even know how much this Joseph guy's unloaded. Probably not very much if he's been dumping it in the wrong pit. So, oh well, that is the way she goes coming down here. You can be in and out of here in 15 minutes, or you can be in and out of here in not quite 15 minutes, but 'tis the way she goes. We'll get a little time in for some napping or some video editing here. We will be finishing off over there though, so at least that's good. And here we wait. Lucky dog.
B&H shorts? Yes, sir.
This lucky dog waiting for the same pit as well. This guy just dumped his load into a storm drain. And out he goes. And then back I go to assess what just happened there. Oh yeah, he's shoveling. Oh, apparently Joseph said, not my job to clean it up, have fun, and pulled out. So that's real nice. Good, helpful handiness from the old Joseph clan for sure. But they're going to get a tractor, and I'm getting out of the way. Oh yeah, little Kubota to the rescue. Alright. I'll still go lend a hand, because that's the kind of guy I am. There's my massive pit. Huge slit. And finally, I get to dump. Back her in. Get her lined up with that tiny little slit of a pit. See, now that's a pit, and that is a storm drain. And then here is my big pit. Perfect. Oh, the lineup of trucks is getting hefty down there. Alrighty, now we're good to scan. Give it the old scan, maybe. Not liking it now. There we go, ready. That's what we wanted to see. So there's a tiny little pit. I could have probably moved over, but oh well. This is gonna be a struggle. Oh yeah. Alrighty, here it goes. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a leaky mess. But it's got to go out slow, because that pit is tiny. And the old box goes up, not too much, because it's filled right to the tippy top, so I don't need to go too high with it. So this is the Lysine, and Lysine is an additive for the feed that is like good for animals' health. It's nothing really. Like my mom's cat takes Lysine chews, which is good for his eye, and every time it always leaks like this, so not much you can do about it. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Sand, basically. Well, we've got the box up a pretty good little bit now. That should be up enough for what I'm going to be emptying out over here, but I gotta wait for this pit to shut off, and then I gotta stop it right away. He's a waiting game. Dumping, 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 dumping. Well, I guess I'm putting this thing up as high as it can go. Alright, we'll see what that did for us. Must be working overtime now. Slow her down just a bit. Alrighty, and we continue. Sure is taking a while over here. Gotta be getting close to done. That's about as close as you can get to her. So it should be enough to let the whole load come out. Basically exactly what you want to be unloading when you have your big old allergy attack this week. Just dusty AF in here, and I am allergic to dust particles. Perfect. And we are switching to the other side. I just got to clean this up and switch her over. Good enough for me. I am so dirty. Hey, hey, hey. Too bad that water couldn't go down that storm drain. Alright, to the other side we go. But I gotta scale out and scale back in first. Well, that's a new one. Haven't been covered like this since probably 2017. Yeehaw. Holy, am I ever looking good. Can't believe I still have more to unload. But yeah, so we're moving over. These guys have been waiting forever. Sorry, brother. That pit is slow. And apparently I still got a bunch on my nose of the trailer because still got some weight on the old drives for sure. And now for the big old scale out, scale in, get her done. I cannot believe how covered in dust I am. That is wild. Back when I used to unload soy meal all the time, I used to be like that. Call me the soy boy, but we don't haul that stuff no more. And if we do, we don't put her down the drain. Alrighty. On and scan. Oh yeah, I started quite a bit in there. Holy. leave ticket. Alright, there's one of them. This guy looks like he must have just got the big wash, had a little bit of water still on him. Alright, off and on we go. Well, at least I don't have anybody waiting on me now on this other pit. Just trying to move as fast as I could. Obviously what you want to do when you got guys waiting for you, but you don't want to go too fast and wreck nothing, so instead he generally does win the race. Back on the scale again. And to the scale operator dude, if you ever end up seeing this video, you have been a gem, brother. Oh, hopefully that was green. Oh yeah, she's green. See, I'm learning, so appreciate you, buddy, appreciate you. Good times keep on rolling. Yeah, Scale Man said he owes me a beer, so I'm gonna have to come back up here and drink one. Little does he know it'll be a twisted tea. Come on. Oh, put the old Kubota away. That was such a nice and neat unloader and didn't need a user to clean up. Alright, over to the quick pit. Scan her up and turn the pit on and let her fly out this time. No sock needed, no little bucket needed. Just open all 3 doors and let her go. Old Scotty Cromwell must be up here having a nap by now. She's getting pretty long waiting. Doot-da-doo, doot-da-doo. Guys are lined up to get loaded. Pit 6. Yes, sir. Well, I got to come here in the first place, I would have been out of here long ago. Somebody just left a whole bunch of corn on the pit. That's really, really appreciative. It don't take much to clean something up. Leave the pit better than you showed up. And that should do me. Air back down. And I still got the air out on the trailer. Give this a quick scan. Ready. Oh, we are leaking a little bit still. Give this a quick close. Might pull up just a foot real quick, but yeah, this pit will do better. Oh no, when did this fall? Oh well. Well, we got her right up to the top, so she'll all unload from here now. As you can see, this is a whole lot quicker than that one little slit dump it into. See if I can even catch this pit. emptied out pretty good. One time the whole floor was wet when they loaded it, and I had to shovel basically a quarter of the load off. That was all stuck to the floor, and it was not a good time. That would have made a good YouTube video, but this one went well. Well, kind of. Alrighty. She's clean out time. And there we have it, an empty trailer. Very nice. Alright, box down and out of town. Open the old door. Alrighty, cleaned up. Ready to roll out of here. Put some air back in the trailer. There's that. Air back in the truck. Shoes are disgusting. I'm covered in dust again. Good times. Keep on rolling. And now over to here we go. And now over to the outscale we go. And that's her. That is the good old Molesworth Farm Supply. Uh-oh, I was leaking just a tiny little bit of soy meal, lysine on the old scale. My fault. Apologize big time. And then I finally pull up and grab my last ticket out of here. Alrighty. Thanks for getting there, bud. Appreciate it.
Over now, brother. Drive safe.
Oil do. Perfect. Alright. I'm turning back in here. Gotta take a thumbnail picture still. Can't get rid of me yet. Oh, I'm sure everybody around here is looking at me like, what is this guy doing? Making YouTube videos, sorry. Alright. After trying that a second time and moving over and all that cringy stuff, I'm just gonna say one of those pictures is good enough. Well, Molesworth, it's been a slice. That stuff that I bring here is super dusty, and it always kind of sucks. But that is just the way she goes, and you know, didn't really go as well as it usually does, but oh well, at least that guy was friendly. I tried to be friendly as I could. Joseph Berglund, on the other hand, apparently he had bigger things to do and told that guy to clean it up himself, because that's his job. So treat people with respect and you'll get respect back. All right, everybody, appreciate you watching. Let me know if you've been here before. Let me know anything that you know about farm supply places. I don't know, maybe you worked at one. Anyways, appreciate you watching. Make sure you like the video and make sure you always subscribe for more. We'll see you on the next one.